Hey guys, welcome back. Today, finally, we do the very last issue of Cyberpunk 2077 Trauma Team, issue number 4 of 4 by Dark Horse Comic. Okay, yeah, I've been waiting for this for a while because somehow I couldn't get it. And now, months later, I got it. So I'm going to leave the links of my first free reviews, 1, 2, and 3 of Cyberpunk 2077 Trauma Team in the link below if you want to watch that first, because we're going to dive right in. And it's a very action-packed comic. Let's dive in. So we see Nadia escorting. That's not a word. Escorting the murderer Apex out of the building along with her other members of the trauma team, and because he is now what they call platinum status, and that means if you are how do you say, in cyberpunk worlds, if you have a lot of money, you can be a platinum member of, and then if you are injured or you need to be extracted of other members, you get a trauma team that protects you, helps you, heals you, and probably more stuff. So you are, the top of the line when it comes to clients to companies like the trauma team and, the government, possibly. And Nadia still, hates him because he killed the trauma team that she was first in, along with her dead boyfriend, who's now, appearing as a not more as a ghost. He's hallucinating, by the way. And now she's on another trauma team because she wants to prove herself, but she's failing at that again because he's completely useless. She's crying all the time. She's not helping. She's in the way. People dying because of her. She makes irrational decisions, and now she needs to help this guy who killed her trauma team and a boyfriend. So there's some banter between them, and he is basically mocking her the whole time. And so they try to escort them out of the building, like I said, and we see this gorgeous shot. And this reminds me instantly of the comic. What I'm saying, the movie Dread. I believe it was from 2012. Could be wrong. 2011, maybe. I don't know. Is that long ago? Oh man, I love that movie. Watched it many, many times. And so they are outside, and then her team member Stratter says, when the rest of the team shows up, you're done. So he's calling out another trauma team because the ship that they were in previous issues, they exploded because they're getting attacked by all the gang members that are in the building, and they are basically hunting them. And so they have an argument, and he says to her, "Friend, you weren't ready for the field. Anybody could see it. I could see it. You're rattled." And before he can finish that sentence, well, Apex gets in the way, and he snaps his neck. And basically, he says, "Don't mention it." And she's all, pissed off at him and said, "Why you do that? He was my teammate." And Apex says, very smart, "He had it in for you. You heard him. He was going to ruin you." And she says, "So you're going to kill him?" And said, "You're trauma team, right? Without that, what are you? Now, he won't take that away from you. You're the last good little medtech standing." And he smiles at her with a very evil smirk. I love that. So the whole gang, the evil guys, coming in, hunting them, and they are basically, outnumbered and outcornered. Apex tried to defend themselves with whatever power he has, but he's hurt, and he's, getting his ass kicked by this very big dude here. And while Nadia is getting beaten up, and but she reaches out to her gun, and let me show you this page. And basically she gets the gun and kills everybody inside, and then she points the gun at this big bloke here, and she puts a bullet in his head, saving Apex, the person that she, hates, but not only hates, but actually wants to kill. Um, the use of red here is very prominent because it comes back in flashbacks. It comes back in, shots like this, with blood, with anger, with confusion that Nadia is, you know, how do you say? She's confused a lot. She is all over the place. She has been traumatized, although she works for a trauma team because of what happened, and she hasn't get over it. So yeah, that's gonna cost her. And then Apex says, "I'm platinum coverage. You need to help me. You need to save me." But then when they try to get away, another group of villains or gang members show up, and they are outnumbered. And Apex says, "Why are you smiling?" And then we see a beautiful shot here that the trauma team and the ship has arrived, and you see the looks on the faces of these of the criminals, and then they are getting murdered by the Gatling guns of the ship. Glorious, just glorious, love it. So they're being wiped out, but then nearing the end, so the ship opens up. The other trauma team is coming out and surveying the surroundings, and they want to pull the platinum member onto the ship. But again, here good use of red. Killed in action, killed in action, killed in action. She is being hallucinating or remembering all her teammates, and then she makes a decision. I finished the mission. Everyone else died, but I saved the client. And then she does this, and then everybody says, well, "Jesus, what are you doing? Put the weapon down." He's a client, and he says, "I'm a customer, platinum. I saved you, saved your job, platinum." And all these people says, "Do you have the shot?" They take her to, and they want to bring her down if she's moving, and then her quote unquote ghost or of a dead boyfriend shows up, and he tries to talk her out of it. Well, it's not really a ghost, but more she's hallucinating, and said, "Don't do this, don't sacrifice your life for me. You need to have a life for your own. You need to move on." And then by the way, I'm going to show you the ending, so spoilers. If you don't want to see it, then don't watch it, so you've been warned. And she says, "How it feel?" And he says, "Feels platinum." And then he kills him, and basically she's dead now too, and that's the end. Again, a lot of uses of red. It's symbolism. It's great. Although I cannot stand Nadia, she's a terrible person. Well, no. Let me rephrase that. She's not a terrible person, but she is messed up. She is traumatized. She is, not fit for duty, and that cost her not only her teammates' life, and everything, and also, I mean, the new teammates that she was before. She has a lot of blood on her hands, so in a way, it's tragic, but maybe also fitting for all of the things that she's done. Again, use red, beautiful. Yeah, I love this comic. I was really blown away how much I liked it. Well, that doesn't make any sense. I was surprised how much I liked it, and I was blown away by the whole story. And I really despise Nadia, and because she's so useless, and she is, like I said, has blood on her hands. She did really stupid things, and she wasn't fit for duty. But she insisted to go on another mission, and she failed exponentially. Is that how you say it? Or miserably? I don't know, but you know what I mean. And yeah, now she's dead, and I hope we get another Cyberpunk trauma team, because I really like the trauma team. It's fun. Well, fun as in they are soldiers, but also doctors. They're part of a medical team, but also defending and killing people. It's weird. It's messed up. I like it. And that brings us to the end of the video. I hope you like it. Like my video. Give me a comment below. share my videos, subscribe to my channel, and as always, I see you next time.